Hi, I'm Nika Newcity. You already know that on this channel you can find recommendations on how to build a personal brand, why it is so important, tips on how to run your YouTube channel, Instagram, and many other interesting things. In the management of social networks, there always comes a time when we need more inspiration, a fresh air in order not to abandon our activities. I know this is firsthand because I have already abandoned my YouTube channel as a couple of times for various reasons, one of which was the lack of inspiration. And in this video, I will tell you where to look for inspiration and what to do if you want to give up on your social media. But first, put your like and don't forget to subscribe. Let's start!
We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
It all starts when we decide to start our YouTube channel or Instagram page. During such periods, it seems to us that we have so much to tell this world and that our ideas must come to life. Therefore, at the very start, it is necessary to start planning your activities. I usually start with a strategy. In the strategy, I set a goal and write down steps to implement it. It is important to set a time frame and decide for yourself how long you plan to go to that goal. While I'm having a stream of thoughts, I always write down all the ideas that come to my mind. It definitely needs to be done, as it will come in handy at the moment when it starts to seem to you that you have nothing to shoot, nothing to talk about. The time frame will help you not to give up, because if you set a goal for a year, you know that you can relax only after a year. Then we will talk about what you will need to do to avoid creative crisis and emotional burnout after the time period that you have set. While writing down all ideas for posting of videos, don't forget about the main rule: the more, the better. Write everything that comes to your mind. What would you like to discuss with your viewers? What advice you could give them? What you want to let them? Literally everything. Suppose all the ideas have been written out, we have implemented some of them, and now we need to look for inspiration for further posting. So we move on to the main part of this video: where to look for inspiration. Find something that charges you and gives you a good mood. For example, I really like to walk alone and listen to music. It brings me new ideas. Someone is inspired by communication with friends or family, and even relatives can give us food for the mind. When we are relaxed, interesting fresh ideas often come to mind. That's why very often good ideas come to us before going to bed, in the shower. Someone finds inspiration in the dreams. Insights comes to me often in a dream, and the main thing you need to remember is to write down what came to your mind. You shouldn't rely on memory and think that the dream was so bright and the idea is so phenomenal that you will never forget it. It happens extremely rarely, so people regret that they didn't write down their thoughts, because no matter how hard they try, they will not be able to remember their dream or what they came up with in a dream. By the way, one of the reasons why I really like daytime sleep is the opportunity to get inspired. Watchfulness. Watchfulness is very important in creativity. When we are not popular bloggers, it is unlikely that anyone will ask us to give some advice or ask us to talk about something specific, so we can only guess. For example, let's take YouTube. Let's say we are shooting a video about cooking and have no idea what our subscribers or future subscribers will be interested in seeing. We find a popular video on YouTube. It is better if it is relatively new, and go to the comments. In the comments, as a rule, you can see a lot of subscribers, which is what they would like to know in the video, so their ideas can be taken as the basis of your content. If we are looking for inspiration for Instagram photos, then the advice is very simple. Just go to Pinterest and start exploring. Pinterest can be used not only for photos. For example, I very often find ideas for my diary or space organization there. Popular photo, videos, content. When we take as a base some popular news or popular video, we can always adapt it to ourselves, to our niche. You only need to make a little effort and add your desire. After watching a lot of popular photos or videos, you can always offer something of your own. What would you do if you were in the place of this blogger? What would you tell? What can you do better than this person who has received such great success by creating a popular video? It is important to constantly be up to date. What is happening now in your field? What are the news? These were some tips about where to find inspiration. Let's now return to the question of what to do when you really want to get some rest. For example, we have given ourselves a year to achieve our goal, and the year is already coming to an end. Like any calendar working year, at the end, you always need to be active. The one who worked well is resting well. You should never stop if you decide to become a blogger. So if you have planned vacation, prepare in advance the material that you will publish with the least effort. If you have a YouTube channel, then prepare a video for the period that you plan to rest. Write scripts, shoot, edit the video, make a thumbnail and publish it with a later publication. So you don't even have to worry about publishing something. If this is an Instagram post, you can also prepare everything in advance and make a delayed publication using apps such as In Preview or Content Office. Well, this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, put a like and subscribe on this channel. And I say goodbye to you to the next videos. It was Nika Newcity. Bye!
The infinite vastness of all that is blackness.